Hello friends, fellow Africans, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, greetings all. I'm here to thank all who has collaborate with us for this project. Now we are in the finishing. We are creating the pits for toilet pits. So fellow Africans, what I want to say, I thank all for your support. As you see in this project, we have started from the scratch. We have shown you, and every step we have shown you that since we have taken this land, then we are starting to build this house. Till now we have as you see in this video, we are in the finishing process. All in all, fellow Africans, what I want to say to you that the time for we Africans, especially those who have a chance, who have a money, don't keep money in the bank account. Please try to invest here in Africa. Those who are in diaspora, please come back home, find your roots, find the place. We have seen Hakon, what you have been done for creating Akon City in Senegal. We need more Akon project in Africa, because if you create this project, you are going to create employment. We, the young Africans of Bachubaz, we have created employment for 10 people. Those who have the cars to take the sand blocks or bricks to the site, all of them get, even though it is temporary, but they get employed. So all in all, fellow Africans, without creating the project like this, like the Akoni project and the other projects, we cannot create employment. We have young people with a lot of talent in terms of science, art, and so on. So where they are going to apply their knowledge. If we have a project like this, a simple project, if everyone who have a chance to do so, he has done it, we are going to improve our life in Africa. So all in all, fellow Africans, we as a Bachubaz, we have started to show this can happen. And this thing has happened. As you see, this, what we have done. If you didn't maybe see our first video, please find our first video. In the description, we have the link of the first video. Second video up to this video, you can find the link and you will understand, oh, this thing is possible. And we Africans, you know, we have the mentality to think that we cannot invest maybe in Africa. Let me tell you, if you invest in Africa, you are going to get a lot of interest, because Africa is the youngest generation compared to other continents. If you look at the countries such as, the continents such as Europe, Asia, many of them are elders. So Africa, we have a youngest generation. So if you come and invest in Africa, fellow Africans, you are going to be a billionaire. That's why you see everyone want to come in Africa. So what I want to say to you, fellow diaspora Africans, come and invest. Try to invest now. Otherwise, we are going to allow the Chinese, Europeans to come, and Americans, Russians, and so on, to come and take this opportunity. So next year, Africans, we are going to the continental free trade area. So who is going to benefit with this project of Africa continental free trade area? If we Africans, we are not ready, we don't have any activity to do, it is Chinese, it's Europeans, it's American, Russian, Japanese. Where is the position of Africa or Africans, black people? So let us start now. I know there's maybe those who are outside of the continent, you are getting the story that Africa is not at peace, Africa is a jungle. That is not true. Come, take your time if you have a time, I know nowadays we have this lockdown and there is a lot of flight movement, but after this COVID, find the time and come in Africa and we'll enjoy it. We'll find the truth about our mother continent, Africa. Those who told you that Africa is a jungle, Africa is not a good for investment, are those who are investing here in Africa, are those who are making a lot of money in Africa. So what I want to say to you, fellow Africans, please, if you have a chance or you have got something you think you can apply in Africa, go and apply. And also I want to add some point on the peace in Africa. You know, sometimes we have taken the agenda of our main Western agenda to our continent. I know we Africans, we don't like fighting, but because we are not aware, we take the agendas of others and starting fighting. And while we are fighting, others are taking our resources. So for us to realize that we must stop this fighting, we must come into negotiating and a mini negotiation table and start to reconcile and speak together, find the solution together, African solution for African problem. If we realize that and starting to do better things for our continent, I'm sure Africa will be at peace. This conflict is not our agenda. It's the agenda of others. We kill the agenda of other people. That's why every now and then some places in Africa are not at rest, because we kill the agenda of others. I urge the politicians, please don't kill the agenda of others. I know, and we know, that some of African politicians are the puppets of Western. So, if you love Africa, please don't be a puppet.